Hello and welcome to the
Casino Insiders,
This is your host Ace and
Deacon Kane.
Hey Deacon, what's going on, man?
Not a whole lot, Ace. What a good evening it is, huh?
It is, man.
We got some fun stuff to talk about tonight. Oh, man.
Very interesting.
I'm kind of cracking up a little bit because this topic, a lot of people truly don't understand. And I'm glad you brought it up.
Yes, and again, it's definitely a topic I think that only if you work in a casino can you truly understand.
Yeah, no, I agree with you
100%.
immensely. So go ahead.
Oh man. So have you ever thought about, or you get so enraged at like a machine, you punch the screen and you crack it and shatter it? What do you think happens after that?
Well, I mean, there's a lot that could happen, but what actually happens, I think you're going to let us know.
Definitely. Well, I can't get into too specifics because some of that's still kind of like insider knowledge, but just know, folks, if you break a machine, like punch the screen, you throw an ashtray at it. My favorite, there was a story about someone throwing a beer bottle and hit 3 machines down and broke someone else's machine. Oh my God. Folks, I'll tell you right now, slot machines, they are not cheap.
Nope.
And so that 1 second of punching a screen could cost you literally thousands of dollars.
Thousands of doll hairs, yes.
Thousands.
True. It is amazing on some of those costs. I had one and watched it go down.
You did too?
Yeah, I was.
Oh.
So let me rephrase this. I was actually at a casino.
Okay.
And I was gambling. So when I say I had one, I was watching because it happened right next to me.
Oh, okay. So you were a patron in this sense. Okay.
This guy had this big old ring on. And a big old diamond, which a guy with that big of a diamond, I don't know, but that's just me. Literally sat there and punched the machine. And when I mean shattered it, I mean shattered it. And it wasn't one of those little dinky, 12 by 12 screens. It was like a 5-foot screen, 5 by 2.5 or 3 or however wide they are.
Was it like a curved screen too?
Yes. Oh my God, yeah. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, security just happened to be walking by. Saw the guy and goes, "Hey, how are you doing, Sparky?" And the guy proceeded to get handcuffed because he started a fight with security. And I'm still, playing my slot.
Still playing.
And I'm laughing. But anyway, so they came out and they were doing their assessment and whatever they did. They said, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
The screen was $8,000.
Oh yeah, I totally believe it.
I was kind of in shock at the time because I had no idea that those screens...
They cost so much, right?
Yeah, no, exactly. And that was quite a few years ago, so I can only imagine what they cost today.
Oh, God, yeah, no, man. Oh, okay, so I have a great story then.
Oh, yeah,
so
here it comes.
It's the beer bottle story.
Oh, yeah.
So imagine this. This is like October of 2020, so still everyone's wearing masks. It's COVID. Shipping is like a horrible nightmare from overseas.
Oh, yeah.
So there's this giant screen. It's one of those Buffalo Stampedes. So like we're talking like huge monitor, right?
Oh, God, that thing's ginormous.
Huge. I mean, like, man, it's hard to explain. So folks, if you have a chance, go visit a Buffalo Stampede game. Very big machine. But anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Going back to that, there was a couple having like a domestic verbal dispute 3 machines back, and so this girl thought, I'm going to be cute. I'm going to throw this beer bottle at my guy's head. So she threw it. The guy ducked. Beer bottle goes over the machines, hits this Buffalo Stampede game. Huge screen, shatters it. Shatters. I mean, like literally glass like falling down, and someone's playing.
Oh,
right? Oh my God, was that a spectacle?
Oh,
and
yeah.
then my favorite part from that is this is what happens 90% of the time. Those people ran, and I mean like they ran to their car and drove off as fast as they could.
Yep, I believe it. I believe it.
My God. And so during the whole time, the shipping, because the screen came from Taiwan, which is, Taiwan, China, like anything overseas during that time, good luck shipping.
Right.
So anyway, so that screen ended up costing $9,000. $9,000.
Wow.
Could you imagine that? Just like 1 second, I'm going to be cute, smash someone's face with a beer bottle, miss $9,000.
And she was gone.
Yeah, her, the guy, they both ran.
They
both
did.
ran.
God.
And, it's one of those things I wish I could talk about the process in, but it's one of those things that it's confidential. I don't want people knowing that's way too powerful. But just know that was a very unfortunate thing that happened.
God, yeah, that's $9,000.
$9,000.
And then they dipped.
Yep.
Vandalism at its finest.
Absolutely.
That's a straight up felony, too.
Well, in some states, yes.
Well, yeah. Well, California would be like, oh, it's okay, you can do that.
But then it's funny, in Texas, it would be like arrested.
Oh, yeah. New York, you'd be okay. Florida, I don't know if you could do that, if they have slots in Florida.
I don't know.
Yeah, they do. Hard Rock, Kissimmee, or Seminole. Yes, you can.
All right.
It would be interesting to see how different states handle different things.
I'm guessing it's probably almost the same thing.
Yeah. I know we rip on California a lot because it's fun.
We do.
Yeah. Nevada, Nevada, they take you into the dungeon and probably break your legs.
Ocean's 11, all right.
Exactly. Sometimes I wonder if some casinos still have those.
Probably not. Maybe one or two in like a different country, but probably not here.
Yeah.
I know, right?
They should. Oh, wait, I said that out loud, didn't I? Darn it. Somebody's going to get mad at me. Oh, well.
Oh, well.
That's cool. That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then they're responsible, but...
They are responsible, and, Actually, that brings me to a kind of a different topic.
Ooh.
Well, similar in breaking machines, but kind of in a soft way, I guess you can say. So...
Okay.
Folks, I know everyone has their superstition, and I know they love tapping on the screens as hard as they can with their fingers and rings, yes.
Ugh.
So you may not shatter the screen, which most times you won't, but folks, those are touchscreens.
Yeah.
So if you do that enough or hard enough, you're going to throw the touchscreen off, and then if you get into a bonus, guess what? You might pick the red present, but instead the screen picks blue because you hit the screen so many times.
Yep. Ironically, you see that a lot, and then people get mad.
Mm-hmm.
But remember this, on top of that, malfunctions void all jackpots.
They do.
Yeah, and people don't realize that. So they could be hindering themselves from winning $1,000, which could be billions of dollars, allegedly.
They could. But, it's one of those things, too, where if you do it hard enough, you might have to actually get the whole screen replaced or just the touchscreen controller, which is a process. And, some casinos might say, hey, we'll give you a call when it comes back up because it's not going to get fixed right now.
Yep.
Others, they might have a part right then and there to throw it on. Who knows? But basically, folks, you're shooting yourself inside the foot. You're not helping at all.
Inside the foot or the foot?
The foot.
Okay, there we go. Good thing.
Right.
Oh, man, that is funny. Anyway, so what other topics? Because I know we've got some really good fun facts today.
Oh, man, dude, our fun facts are so freaking good.
Oh, yeah. Let's just jump into that.
All right.
All right. So, I thought this was kind of cool.
All right.
A little history and fun fact all wrapped up into one.
U.S. history or worldwide history?
Worldwide history.
Ooh, all right.
Wow, prestige. No, sorry. So, did you know that the popular squirrel, pterodactyl, anyway, the popular phrase jackpot originated as a form of poker?
Really?
Yeah. In the variation, the pot continued to grow until players could open the bidding with a pair of jacks or better.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so jackpot is basically poker, and you have your pot, and you had to open with jacks or better. And I know I'm being redundant there, but I think it's kind of cool. That's why you have jackpot.
Man, so it's funny, being in this industry for almost a decade plus now, I did not know that.
Yep.
Did not know that.
Yeah. Interesting, huh?
Very interesting.
This one was kind of cool.
All right.
Slot machine enthusiasts in Australia call their beloved machines pokies.
Pokies?
Yeah. I guess because you can poke them now? I don't know.
Man, I'm almost thinking like that sushi dish.
Yeah.
Poke.
Yeah.
Pokies. My God.
Yep.
I did not know that either.
So now these next two absolutely amazed me.
Ooh. Okay. All right.
You ready?
Dude, I'm always ready. Come on.
You know. I know, I like to say that. Here we go. Money raised from gambling and lotteries has been used to fund many public building projects, including the construction of the Great Wall of China.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
I did not know that. Holy
that
cow.
to me was an acid trip when I read that.
Oh my God.
So the Great Wall of China, the seventh wonder of the world that you can see from outer space, was derivative of gambling.
Huh. It's funny because I know gambling like the state lottos, right? Mm-hmm. Those ones I know, like, the funds go sometimes to education, sometimes here, sometimes there. But the Great Wall, wow, I couldn't even fathom that.
Yeah. No.
Wow.
You just don't think of that.
No, not at all.
And wasn't that during the Ming Dynasty or something? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm clueless. Now this one, I sat there and I read it and I read it and I read it. And I went, oh yeah, totally, it had to be. Yep, I could see that.
Okay.
It is said that former President Richard Nixon used funds from bets he won playing cards in the South Pacific during WW2 to fund his congressional election campaign.
What? Seriously?
Yep.
Oh, wow. That would not fly today, but holy cow. Hey.
That's crazy.
So I have to ask now.
Yeah.
Maybe you know, maybe not, but what was his choice of gambling?
I don't know. I wonder.
I wonder too. Do you think he was a slot guy or a table guy?
I would say back then, probably table. Have to be a table.
Or horse racing, maybe?
In the South Pacific, no.
All right.
Nah. I would definitely say, like, he probably either played baccarat, blackjack, or poker.
Ooh.
Or maybe even craps.
Oh, craps.
Oh, craps.
God.
Crazy.
Absolutely
crazy.
is. Holy cow.
I know you might have a couple. Do you got a couple for us?
I do have a couple.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. I might, yeah, I'll say them real quick. So, do you know it's true that Las Vegas is the gambling capital of the U.S., but Macau is the gambling capital of the world, with bets bringing in $45.2 billion in revenue in 2016 alone?
Is that Macau or Macau?
Might be Macau.
Macau. I think it's Macau, because I heard that the other day. Ironically enough, I'm glad you brought that up. Macau. Yeah. 45.2 billion. And I also heard that in 2022, Las Vegas alone brought in, what was it, $26.2 billion or $22.2 billion? Or
Really?
I might be getting my numbers jumbled up there or something like that, but just Las Vegas alone.
My God.
Yeah.
That's definitely a state I wish I could own a slot machine in. Man. my God.
I just don't know if I don't want to deal with the maintenance.
Isn't that the most true story ever?
Oh, God, yeah, those things go down like, anyway.
Anyway.
I think something about $2 and not betting, but there we go.
It's funny too, because like Vegas, man, I love Vegas. It's also okay. So I'm taking it that you fly there, right? Mm-hmm. Have you ever just seen some of the craziest like characters that ever board your plane on the way home?
Oh my God, yeah.
And you're like, what the heck?
When was the last time you slept?
Oh my God, dude. Okay, so true story. I was flying home from Vegas. It was a Southwest flight. And this guy comes in, right? This guy looks like he hasn't slept probably in like 3 days.
Yeah.
And my favorite thing was his buddy and him pulled out a single shot of alcohol, in which, folks, you should not be doing.
Right.
But they did, threw it back, and the waitress just stared them down like, really? Are you going to do that right here, right now, on this plane? Seriously?
Duh. Yeah.
It's Vegas. But anyway.
It's our last hurrah.
Pretty much. All right, so...
Speaking of flights, oh God. For those of you who have ever flown Spirit, I didn't know what Spirit was, and I flew Spirit Airlines. Okay. I have flown almost all over the world, almost. The absolute worst airline I have ever flown. I mean, it started off with, will you hurry up and get on the plane? That's how
Seriously?
the flight started.
Wow.
And then the attitude, I mean, it was straight up. How do I put it? Imagine, God, I'm trying to imagine. Hold on, give me a minute. I'm trying to put it in the best context. Because ghetto is 10 times better than what this was.
Is this one of those like low rate airlines?
Oh yeah, horrible. Yeah, you gotta pay to breathe basically. But anyway, the stewardess had straight up ghetto, worst. I mean, ghetto was elite compared to this airline. Huh. But anyway, it was so funny that I wish that I had videoed it so I could put it on YouTube. The way she yelled at everybody and the way, you better put your seatbelts on and you better. I was laughing. I started laughing. One dude almost got kicked off the plane. Oh, yeah. Because, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
The thing opened up, the cabin, the whatever, wherever you put your stuff.
Oh, the overhead luggage?
Yeah. He got up and pushed it up, and she flipped out. Get in your seat. Don't you do that. That is my job. How dare you? And, oh, dude, it was hysterical. I was like, all right, hey, if that makes you feel better. And me and my friends that we were with, we were like, oh, my God, what did we do? Yeah, Spirit, it's cheap until you have to buy your boarding pass, until you have to buy your actual
snacks.
You have to buy your drinks. You have to buy the air you breathe. You have to buy going into the, to the lavatory. I mean, it's bad. But anyway, okay, different story. We're talking about gambling, not flying, so therefore, let's move on. Fun facts.
Oh, man. Okay, so my last fact would be, did you know the first slot machines didn't always pay winners in cash? In fact, the bar owners who housed these machines was at the liberty to award prizes however he or she saw fit.
Really?
Most often in the form of free beer and cigars.
So that's like back in the speakeasies when they would do the candy too.
Mm-hmm.
So interesting how it has evolved, because back in the speakeasies it was candy, then it kind of go a few years later and then it's
tokens
and token or whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
Man, slot machines, you know, they haven't changed mechanically in the last hour, but the way you get paid is way crazier.
Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes. You know, there's a few more kind of ones that I have written down for myself.
Oh, all right. Lay it on me, Deacon.
Yeah, hold on. I'm pulling this one back up. There we go.
Ooh.
You know, as we like to put notes together for our show that we're preparing for.
Trying to.
Yeah, keyword trying. Did you know that the FedEx creator, Fred Smith, he used the last of his company funds, took it to the blackjack tables in Las Vegas in hopes so he could win enough to get his company out of debt? And he did it.
You know, I remember hearing a story. I couldn't remember what company it was, but it was FedEx?
Yeah, he did it.
Was that Blackjack? No, not Blackjack.
Blackjack. It was Blackjack.
It was Blackjack?
Yeah. It was Blackjack.
Holy cow. Yeah, no, I remember hearing about that, which I thought was the craziest thing.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being a CEO or founder? Your company's about to go tank. You're like, well, I got the last bit of money. Let's bet it all.
Here we go. Here we go again, base. Anyway. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought that was kind of almost scary, but in a way it's kind of, no pun intended, you're gambling on your business.
Literally are.
Yeah. I like it.
I like it too.
I like it.
Whew.
And then my last one. This is more corny than anything, I think.
Okay.
Did you know that the biggest slot machine in the world is called the Super Big Bertha?
Of course it is.
Oh, yeah. I used to know anyway. The Super Big Bertha is the largest slot machine in the world at over 8 feet tall and 6.5 feet wide. Its 8 spinning reels make the odds of hitting a mere 1 in 25.6 billion.
Those are some insane odds. Holy cow.
Well, what would be the point of playing that?
That has to be like the biggest jackpot in the whole wide world. It has to
better be freaking at least $1 million jackpot if you win, at the least.
Has to be. I mean, like, seriously.
Because 1 in 25.6 billion?
I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I think the odds of hitting Powerball is better than that.
Yeah. Well, guess what? Let's look it up.
Oh my God, yes.
What are the odds of hitting Powerball? Whoa. Dun, dun, dun. Oh,
it is.
Whoa. You ready?
Go ahead.
1 in 292,201,338. Dun, dun, dun.
So basically, you're telling me save the cash and buy Powerball. All right.
Pretty much. Which I'll probably do tonight.
Same here, man.
I know, it's like over 600, I think.
Is it? Yeah, 613 right now.
Nice.
My God.
Go over the line and go get it.
Amen.
Yep. Gotta love that. Anyway. Well, Ace, I think it's time.
I think it is, Deacon.
Definitely. Hey, folks, as you all know, this is a little near and dear to our heart. Mm-hmm. You know, if you have a problem with gambling, please call 1-800-GAMBLERS.
Please.
We highly recommend it. Also, talk to the casino. They will be more than glad to help you out.
Exactly.
We want to thank you guys tonight. Anything else you got, Ace?
I don't, Deacon.
All right.
I don't. Great show, though.
Definitely. Deuces, we're out, folks.
Woo. See you guys next time.
Bye.